Did you know some of your favorite songs by other artists were secretly written by Prince? While he's known for iconic hits like Purple Rain and Kiss, his genius extended far beyond his own performances. Prince crafted timeless hits for stars like Sinead O'Connor, The Bangles, and Chaka Khan, proving his genius wasn't just in performing, but in elevating others to greatness. Ready to uncover how he left his mark behind the scenes?
I give you all of my money.
Originally written and recorded by Prince for his 1980 album, Dirty Mine, When You Were Mine was a deeply personal track reflecting themes of love, jealousy, and heartbreak. The rawness of the song captured Prince's vulnerability, showcasing his ability to blend emotional storytelling with infectious melodies. However, the song took on a fascinating new life when Cyndi Lauper reimagined it for her 1983 debut album, She's So Unusual. Lauper, known for her bold and eccentric style, kept the original lyrics intact, singing from a perspective that maintained the emotional tension while adding a layer of ambiguity. This creative decision turned When You Were Mine into a boundary-pushing anthem, blurring traditional gender roles in storytelling. Lauper's unique vocal delivery and the placement of the song between two of her hits on the album elevated its presence, making it both a standout track and a statement piece for her career. Lauper often credited Prince as a source of inspiration. Prince was reportedly pleased with her interpretation, appreciating how she stayed true to the essence of the song while making it her own.
Let me take you somewhere.
For Sheena Easton's provocative 1984 hit Sugar Walls, Prince decided to step into the shadows, adopting the pen name Alexander Nevermind. True to his style, the song was anything but subtle, and its suggestive lyrics left little to the imagination. As you might expect from the mind behind it, the walls in question weren't referencing any traditional home, but rather carried a more intimate meaning. Easton's sultry delivery and lines like "blood races to your private spots" made the song a bold statement, pushing boundaries and sparking controversy. What makes Sugar Walls even more fascinating is imagining Prince writing the track. Known for his unfiltered creativity, he was well aware that its lyrics might stir the pot in a world increasingly leaning toward political correctness. Yet Prince wasn't one to censor his art. Instead, he channeled his sensual storytelling through Easton, creating a song that played to her strengths while preserving his unmistakable lyrical edge. Prince and Easton had a mutual admiration for each other's artistry. Their collaboration extended beyond Sugar Walls, with Easton later contributing vocals to You Got the Look from Prince's Sign of the Times album. Their professional relationship was built on a shared daringness to challenge norms. Originally written and recorded by Prince as a B-side for his 1999 single, How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore, was a soulful and stripped-down performances, where Keys often added her own improvisational touch to the arrangement. Remarkably, the original version of the song had been released when Keys was less than a year old, but her interpretation proved that great music transcends time. Prince, who rarely praised others publicly, spoke highly of Keys as an artist who truly got his music. In turn, Keys often cited Prince as one of her biggest inspirations, praising his ability to channel raw emotion through his spec lit up the room. When Prince penned Yo Mister for the legendary Patti LaBelle in the late 1980s, the collaboration marked a bold departure from typical R&B tracks of the era. The song carried a raw, unapologetic message about the struggles of young women like Cara, addressing issues of absent fathers and the challenges they leave behind. With its street-smart lyrics and socially conscious undertones, Yo Mister stood out in a genre more often focused on love and heartbreak. Patti LaBelle's powerhouse vocals brought Prince's hard-hitting lyrics to life with unmatched intensity, transforming the track into a soulful plea that demanded attention. Though the song was unconventional for an R&B artist in her 40s, LaBelle's commanding delivery proved that age and subject matter were no barriers to artistry. Yo Mister made a significant impact on the charts, showing that meaningful messages could resonate just as much as love ballads or party anthems. Prince frequently praising LaBelle's voice as one of the greatest of her generation, In turn, LaBelle admired Prince's ability to push boundaries and explore topics others often avoided. When Prince wrote With This Tear specifically for Celine Dion, he showcased not only his lyrical brilliance, but also his unmatched ability to tailor songs to an artist's unique voice. This heartfelt ballad, included on Dion's 1992 self-titled album, was a departure from the usual boldness of Prince's own catalog. Instead, it's a tender and romantic production built on simple yet profound lyrics and a delicate structure that conveys the deep ache of lost love. The collaboration arose from Prince's admiration for Dion's extraordinary vocal talent. Dion delivered a soul-stirring performance that brought the lyrics to life, making With This Tear an understated classic. Her soaring vocals and emotional depth transformed the track into a poignant reflection on heartache and resilience. Though Prince was best known for his experimental and provocative style, With This Tear demonstrated his versatility as a songwriter. For Dion, the song became a cherished part of her early discography. Prince and Sheila E. shared a creative bond that produced some of the most iconic music of the 1980s, and The Glamorous Life was a shining example of their collaboration. Written by Prince for Sheila E.'s 1984 debut album, this infectious track perfectly encapsulated the era's fascination with wealth, status, and the pursuit of something greater. Its narrative of material ambition, blended with Prince's signature flair for timely and poetic lyrics, gave Sheila E. the foundation to shine as both a singer and percussionist. Their collaboration began years earlier when Prince and Sheila E. first met at one of her concerts. He was instantly impressed by her skills as a percussionist, and their mutual respect quickly grew into a creative partnership. Sheila E. provided backup vocals on Prince's iconic Purple Rain album, and shortly after, Prince began crafting The Glamorous Life as the perfect closing track for her debut record. The song became an instant hit, earning Grammy nominations and establishing Sheila E. as a star in her own right. Beyond the music, Prince and Sheila E. developed a deep personal and professional relationship. He often referred to her as his protege, and their shared vision led to several successful collaborations, including 1985's A Love Bizarre.
Shaka Khan, let me rock it, Shaka Khan. Let me rock it, that's all I wanna do.
Prince originally wrote and recorded I Feel For You for his 1979 sophomore album, showcasing his ability to merge funk, disco, and pop into a smooth and soulful track. While his version was well received, it wasn't until Chaka Khan reimagined the song in 1984 that it became a global phenomenon. Her updated version infused with hip-hop, funk, and R&B, and featuring an unforgettable opening rap by hip-hop legend Mel Mel, turned I Feel For You into a cultural milestone. Chaka Khan's I Feel For You not only revitalized the track, but also made history, becoming one of the first mainstream hits to prominently feature a rap verse. This groundbreaking blend of genres earned Prince a Grammy for Best R&B Song in 1985, reinforcing his status as a visionary songwriter whose work transcended his own performances. The success of I Feel For You highlights how Prince's compositions were more than just songs, they were blueprints for timeless music. Written by Prince for the Times' unreleased Corporate World album, and later included on their 1990 album Pandemonium, Donald Trump, Black Version, is one of the more intriguing entries in Prince's songwriting catalog. The track offers a witty and sensual take on wealth and power, reimagining Wall Street's culture through the lens of African-American identity and creativity. With Prince's signature provocative flair, the song blends themes of opulence, romance, and seduction in a way only he could conceive. While the lyrics humorously invoke the name of Donald Trump, the focus is far from the real estate mogul himself. Instead, the track explores the concept of power and success, infusing it with the smooth, sultry sound that defined the time's style. Tracks like Jerk Out and Donald Trump, Black Version, showcase Prince's ability to mix social commentary with irresistible grooves, creating music that entertains while making a statement. As the band's primary songwriter and producer, he used them as a creative outlet for his funk-driven alter ego. Donald Trump, Black Version, exemplifies this dynamic, with Prince pushing boundaries lyrically and musically, while allowing the time to bring their unique charisma to the performance.
I was kissing Valentino by crystal.
In one of the more fascinating twists of 1980s pop culture, Manic Monday was originally written by Prince for the group Apollonia 6 during the Purple Rain era. However, the song never made it onto their album, and Prince later offered it to the Bangles, reportedly as a way to charm the band's guitarist and vocalist, Susanna Hoffs. Whether or not that was his true motive, the collaboration resulted in one of the most iconic tracks of the decade. Credited to Christopher, Prince's character from the film Under the Cherry Moon, the song became a perfect fit for the Bangles' shimmering pop sound. With its relatable lyrics about the chaos of Monday mornings and its dreamy melody, Manic Monday shot to the top of the charts in 1986, reaching the #2 spot in 10 countries. Ironically, it was kept from hitting #1 by another Prince classic, his own Kiss. Hoffs later recalled how receiving the song from Prince was like a fairy tale moment, describing his enigmatic yet supportive presence.
I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant.
Originally written by Prince and recorded by his side project, The Family in 1985, Nothing Compares To, You found its true spotlight when Sinead O'Connor reinterpreted it for her 1990 sophomore album. The haunting ballad became an international sensation, topping charts worldwide and solidifying its place as one of the most emotionally charged songs ever recorded. Despite the song's success, the relationship between Prince and O'Connor was reportedly fraught with tension. While they didn't meet until after the song's release, their brief interactions were marked by creative differences. Prince was known to be protective of his work, and O'Connor's fiercely independent approach to the track didn't align with his vision. Yet this friction only underscores the power of the song itself, an artistic creation that transcended its origins to become something universally resonant. Prince's original version, recorded with the family, was a subdued and soulful exploration of heartbreak, but O'Connor's rendition took the song to another level. Her ethereal voice and emotionally raw delivery stripped the song down to its bare essence, creating a deeply personal connection with listeners. While some fans didn't initially realize the song was penned by Prince, his signature use of an abbreviated title, To You, hinted at its true authorship.